What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a NXT, well, not Takeover anymore, but I don't think they're calling it Takeover, but NXT predictions for War Games. I cannot do a British accent like William Regal yelled War Games, but I'll try. This is my predictions of NXT War Games. That's the best I got. 2 War Game matches. Every year seems like we get 2 War Games. One men's, one women's. And this year's no different. Sadly, it's at the Performance Center. I hope the crowd is good that is there. I hope they're hype and loud. If they went on the road, I don't know, it probably wouldn't be good. They wouldn't. Maybe they'd draw 2,000 or 5,000 people. I don't know, fans. But I don't ever see NXT again because it's 2.0. I don't ever see it again going on the road full time, and that's very sad. The black and gold brand, a couple years ago, in its peak, NXT in its peak, I would say, was 2015 to probably 2019 or 18. They were at their peak and drawing just big crowds, selling out arenas, selling out the Barclays Center in Brooklyn for like 4 years in a row or 3 years in a row for Takeover Brooklyn's. My God, the Takeover, as I said, NXT was at its peak, most popular, most over, best wrestling brand, in my opinion, from 2015 to 19. I mean, God, they went to London for a takeover and sold it out. That crowd was great in London. And that was a great takeover. Takeover London, that was one of my favorites. But this is not Takeover, just NXT War Games. So it will probably kick off with a War Games match. Probably the women. I think last year the women kicked off War Games. And it was Team Shotzi. Shotzi last year. That was awesome. Seeing Shotzi. Let me take this down for a minute. I love her, but Vita, you gotta go down. One of my favorites, Shotzi Blackheart. Last year, Takeover War Games, she had her team against Team Candice. That was a great War Games. So here's the Women's War Games matchup. I will predict first. Women's War Games, Raquel Gonzalez, a babyface now. Raquel, Io Shirai, Cora Jade, Kaylee Ray. Taking on the team of Toxic Attraction with all the gold, all the women's gold. I love Toxic Attraction. I love Io. Love Cora Jade. Kaylee Ray's really damn good. Raquel, I don't really care about her. I don't dislike her, but I'm not really a fan. I love Toxic Attraction. I love Dakota Kai. So, again, it's Raquel, Io, Cora Jade, Kaylee Ray against Toxic Attraction, Mandy Rose, JC Jane, Gigi Dolan, and Mandy Rose and Dakota Kai. Should be a good War Games. Hopefully, Cora Jade, because she's young, hopefully Cora Jade and JC Jane don't have any big botches and get themselves injured, because it will be a dangerous matchup. There's probably going to be a lot of dangerous high spots in the War Games cage, the double ring. I always love the look of the double rings side by side. It always looks great. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the heels. I bet I'll be wrong, but I'm gonna pick and predict the heels. Toxic Attraction, Dakota Kai win. Up next, we got a hair versus hair matchup. They've been feuding for like over a month. Duke Hudson and Cameron Grimes in a hair versus hair. It's pretty damn obvious. I think Cameron Grimes is going to lose. Maybe not, but I'm going to go with Duke Hudson to win. It's a lot of these matches are kind of, well, some of them are kind of old NXT originals against like new NXT talent. 2.0 NXT talent. Toxic Attraction is basically, in my opinion, a 2.0 creation. Or I believe they started before 2.0, but really, Toxic Attraction has been fucking great together and a highlight of NXT 2.0 so far. A lot of other people have been a highlight too. So Cameron Grimes, as I said, Duke Hudson over Cameron Grimes. So Grimes will be bald, and I don't think he'll look good bald. So tag team titles up for grabs. Imperium, the champions. Fabian Archer, Marcel Bartel. Take on Kyle O'Reilly in a triple threat, by the way. Kyle O'Reilly and Van Wagner, and take on Legado del Fantasma. Joaquin Wilde and Rule Mendoza. So, Joaquin Wilde, by the way, if you didn't know, is DJ Z from Impact. Or he was in Impact. I think he was even in TNA when it was called TNA. So, tag title triple threat. Should be really, really good. Kyle O'Reilly, I believe his contract is up in January. The end of January. That's what I heard. Maybe it's a rumor. Maybe you already signed a new deal like Pete Dunne has signed a new contract. He's stayed. He decided to stay in WWE. I'm sure they paid him good, so he wouldn't go to AEW. And he's probably happy in Florida working NXT. Pete Dunne would be great on the main roster, but they would never push him. Vince would think he's a midget and not push him because he's short. I don't even think he's that short, but maybe he's like 5'8". I don't know what Pete Dunne is, his height. So tag titles, I'm going to go with Kyle. I don't know. Kyle might be leaving. So should I pick him? I'm going to go with Legado del Fantasma to win the NXT Tag Team titles. Up next for the Cruiserweight title, Roderick Strong defends. I don't know why, but Roderick Strong is defending the Cruiserweight title against Joe Gacy. Why? I don't look at Joe Gacy as a damn Cruiserweight. But it should be a good match. Hopefully, please have Roderick Strong win and retain. Still your NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Roderick Strong. Up next, the men's Takeover match. It's basically like 2.0 NXT guys against NXT Originals. I don't know if LA Knight's an NXT Original, but he was there before 2.0 became 2.0 and they rebranded. But Tommaso Ciampa's really an original. Johnny Gargano an original. Pete Dunne an original. Pete Dunne started in NXT UK, but he was part of NXT still. So it's Team like NXT Originals versus NXT 2.0. The Originals, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight take on the team of Braun Breaker. Rick Steiner's son. His name is, I don't know if his name's Rex. I think his name is Rex Steiner. But he's Rick Steiner's son. He always will be to me. Braun Breaker, very stupid name, but so who cares? It's just a name they wanted to own. Could have came up with a better name though, like easily. So it's Rick Steiner's son, almost called him Braun Breaker. Rick Steiner's son, Carmelo Hayes, a North American champion. Grayson Waller, and Tony D'Angelo. 2.0 guys right there, all four of them. Debuted, Carmelo Hayes was in the Black and Gold NXT. But Carmelo Hayes is a 2.0 guy. I kind of look at him as a 2.0 guy. He's on the 2.0 team. I'm going to go with the 2.0 NXT guys. I think they should win. They're young, they're fresh, talents. Tony D'Angelo's gimmick is hilarious. It's damn funny. He's like a mob. He acts like a mob boss. So I'm going to go with the NXT 2.0 guys will defeat the Originals in the second War Games. I don't know if they're going to add more matches. I doubt it. 5 is enough because you got 2 War Games. But they could add more matches tonight on NXT 2.0. I'll be watching it. I'll be watching Sunday on the Peacock War Games Sunday. Hope you enjoy my predictions. See you then. Check out my tweets Sunday at WWE NXT Guy. Bye for now.